Ooh, we have the goddess of the moon with the angel of balance here. Ooh, and the angel of love. Oh my goodness. So I do see someone here has definitely gone deep within their emotions. There are some feelings here. I do feel there's some love. But this is someone here, I mean, this is sort of like temperance. Someone's kind of taking a step back, making a head and heart decision. Someone's about to follow their heart here, though. I do feel there's a need for patience, but I love the balance here because I feel this is someone who's gone very deep. So there are feelings. I'm going to pull out 3 more cards. What does the viewer need to know? Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have, ooh, the Temple Path and the woman holding a heart. So yeah, we've got some love. Someone here definitely wants some love. Now, this is often someone, there could be someone who's a little bit confused with the moon, because often the Queen of Pentacles is someone who kind of acts like they're not interested, but they are. But this is the Temple Path. Now, this is often someone who wants company, companionship, but it's about going down that path, doing things together. But I feel like somebody here wants some love here. Woman holding a heart. So don't act aloof like you're not interested, because that's often kind of how the Queen of Pentacles comes apart, the woman holding a coin. But this is also someone who wants someone who's compatible, someone who may want friends first. So I do feel there could be someone confused. Okay, but I feel there's definitely some love here. Someone here is definitely holding their heart. It has to do with someone who needs to wear their heart on their sleeve a little bit. Let's have a look at the Angel of Balance. Actually, I'm going to grab, I'll just use this deck. Tell me about the Angel of Balance. Why is this here? What is this all about? Yeah, we have a single person. This is a person who is very balanced, but it's also someone who's single, enjoying the fruits of their labor. So this is often a person who comes across as they just want to be single. They have what they need. They're stable, financially stable and secure. But this is actually someone who wants love. Someone here has been kind of holding back just a little bit here. Why is the goddess of the moon here? What is this energy the viewers need to know? Yeah, someone here keeping it all in. See, this is someone who's keeping it all in. Ooh, we have an Emperor coming out here. So this is a masculine energy, and this is someone here. I actually feel this is someone who's gone deep within their feelings, but they're keeping it all in. So there is this little bit of a mystery here. Little mystery, little confusion if the other person feels the same. But I feel it's both people already know. I really feel this is someone keeping their feelings to themselves. But it's also an energy of privacy, someone's private feelings, private thoughts. Yeah, but this is someone I feel already knows the answers they're seeking. They know that you're single. So this is, but I feel a lot has to do with this person taking a step back, seeing things different. You're probably a little different than their usual type, or they're different than yours. But that keeping it all in, someone trusting their inner knowing, it's like they know. This is someone who knows someone's single, and I feel they kind of know that there's feelings. Yeah, someone who wants to ask someone out, going on a date. This is someone following their heart. So someone here is about to follow their heart because they've been keeping it in, but they've gone deep within their emotions. See, it's a little bit of mystery, things that are unknown that are actually known. Yes, that is an energy. The moon is confusion. Yeah, we got someone here who's definitely deep within their emotions. There it is. They've gone deep. So they're about to follow their heart. This is 2 people who are about to follow their heart. There's emotions, feelings. This is 2 people who want love. I feel like you're both single. Let's have a look at the woman holding a coin. Yeah, this is someone speaking truth. This is someone who wants truth. Someone who speaks their mind, but this has to do with cooperation, compromise, compatibility, going down this path. There's an energy of learning. This is someone who's learned something here, and they are speaking truth. They want the truth. So like I say, there's confusion, illusion, all this unknown, but you both actually know. I feel you're both kind of keeping this to yourselves here. Yeah. I say it's a little bit of a mystery to be solved, but I do feel there's something being learned about compatibility, the things that you have in common. I see doing things together, spending time together, going down this path. So there's something that needs to be acknowledged there. Yeah, see, it's a little bit of the moon, confusion, someone keeping it to themselves. Someone feels a little, it has to do with the temple path is kind of like the Three of Pentacles. It's going down that path together, doing things together, company, companionship, spending time. So this is somebody who definitely wants to know this truth. This is someone who's speaking truth. Yeah, we also have the Queen of Wands. This is someone who knows exactly what they want. They're looking at this too. This is someone who wants love, longing for love, but it's also a person who's very independent, someone who's stable, they're independent. So interesting there. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. Yeah, we have the compatibility, the things you have in common. These are two people who are both very creative, but there's this confusion that needs to be cleared up. So there is a need for truth. But look at that. This is two people who are very much the same, very passionate, creative, things that you have in common. So this is someone who already knows this. And we have this King of Wands, which is also part of this Emperor, looking at this. It has to do with truth. They're looking at this energy. They're looking at the Queen of Pentacles too. Someone putting on the brakes, taking another look. So this has to do with someone taking the lead. This person needs to take the lead. Now there could be people here giving advice, clearing up confusion, things that are unknown. And I do feel there are probably a few things unknown, but I do see this energy. And it could be someone giving advice, telling someone, just speak the truth. Just tell them the truth. There's feelings, there's emotions. But this is definitely an energy of someone who wants truth, and they speak truth. Common energy, compatibility, creative. And someone's putting on the brakes, taking another look. See, the Emperor, this masculine energy is taking another look. So it's all about clearing up this confusion with truth. And the Chariot is someone taking another look, but it has to do with this person needing to take the lead. Now this could be someone who took the lead at some point. Often this is a feminine who will take the lead. So it's interesting here. But it's an energy of acknowledgement. There's an energy of acknowledgement. Someone here needs acknowledgement. Okay? About this Empress energy as well here. Or this feminine energy, which I do feel an Empress is going to show up. It's here. Yeah. But, I mean, let's have a look at the Queen of Hearts here. And the woman holding a heart. This is someone holding back, keeping this to themselves until they're sure, until they get truth, because there is confusion. But I like I say, it's just all this needs to be acknowledged, the things you have in common, the compatibility. But it's about how do you know how you feel about someone until you actually spend time. Someone here may have felt a little judged in some way. How do you know if you're compatible, if you don't do things together and spend time together? So this is someone who wants to spend time with someone. They want to learn. They speak truth. Queen of Hearts, woman holding a coin. There we go. Yeah, see, there was some sort of decision. Somebody here failed to see. See, this is someone not making a decision until they spend time with someone. How do we know if we're compatible, we get along, if we don't spend time together? Because it's about doing things together, togetherness. And there is compatible energy here. But there's all this confusion, illusion. This person's feeling confused. Well, how do you know how the other person feels, or if you will get along together until you spend time? Yeah, it's about harmony, coming in right, doing the right thing. This is about harmony between two people. Justice. Well, how do you know if someone's right for you? So this is someone who I feel is not making a decision. But the interesting thing about this masculine energy is this is something they're failing to see or recognize, is that they need to spend time with someone and do things together. This is about harmony, two people coming together. Two people who are just right. Yeah, we have someone here. This is an energy of spending time together. Now, I do feel that somebody was maybe avoiding someone here because they didn't want to do things together or spend time. They felt confused. I feel it's all about this clearing this up. It's all about clearing it up. the confusion, the things that are hidden, all this unknown. How do you know if someone's right for you if you don't spend time? Because someone here is definitely learned. There's something being learned. It's about two people moving forward calmly and peacefully, spending time together and learning about each other. But someone here has moved on to avoid a disaster. Now they're putting on the brakes. So they're actually learning something. And maybe this could even be another person here. Who is the Queen of Swords? Often this is someone who gives advice. Yeah, you can see fast-moving energy. Yeah, it's a crush, a longing for love. This has to do with, wow, this is fast-moving energy. It's fast, it's spontaneous. It's a message coming in. So this is somebody here maybe giving someone a gift. But this is two people longing for love. So I don't know if it's just a crush or someone's not sure. But this is, maybe even multiple opportunities here. But it's an energy of someone feeling overwhelmed. So they moved on to avoid a disaster. Now they're putting on the brakes and they're taking a look because they're learning something. I feel this is probably from another person. Tell me about the Six of Swords. This is time in between. This is someone's learned something during this time in between. Now we have this energy of someone looking at the details. They're looking at the situation, feeling apprehensive, unable to make a decision because they're not seeing it. It's someone who needs to take off the blinders because they're not seeing it. But this is somebody who I feel is holding back and not going to share their feelings until someone spends time with them and they get a chance to get to know them. Because it's like a crush and longing for love. Now this could also be a gift. Someone maybe gave someone a little gift to show them that they like them. Now often the Queen of Pentacles here, this woman holding a coin, is often someone who's very gracious, very kind and compassionate. So maybe there was a little gift. Someone's showing someone they like them. But this person's looking at it and feeling apprehensive, feeling unsure. Now we have the Empress. See, now they're seeing. So someone needs to take off the blindfold and see what they didn't see before. This is a beautiful Empress energy, open to receive. This person's just waiting. They're focused on their house, their home, their money, maybe their children. Could be a blended family. But this is a fast-moving energy, opportunity coming in. It's very positive. Now, it could be someone who's very busy. I see someone busy. I do see traveling, going somewhere. Okay, so there's some sort of truth. So I actually feel like this masculine is finding something out. It could be someone who wants to come and see someone and travel to see them, but I'm seeing someone who's very busy, maybe with their children. I do see gifts, things like this, and traveling. So this is where I feel. And I'm going to tell you, as the feminine watching this, you're probably not going to see this person coming at some point here. And it could be them too, felt overwhelmed, they didn't see it coming. So it's an energy of feeling kind of confused. I feel it's just two people who need to kind of spend some time together to get to know each other. And that's what it's all about, going down this path together. Now, it could be someone who wants to go someplace. There could be an invitation or opportunity to travel, to visit. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Yeah, see, there it is, doing. So this is someone who wasn't seeing the compatibility, the things you have in common. But it's also an energy of acknowledging something that wasn't acknowledged, about spending time and doing it together. It's about togetherness, company, companionship. This is two people who, this is an energy of skills, the things you both bring to the table. Someone wasn't seeing it. They weren't looking at it. Now they're looking at it. But I do see someone here, there is an energy of travel, movement, opportunity. I see busy, someone who's really busy. It could be a lot of focus on work, just a really busy time. So like I say, a little time in between till things calm down. Someone's waiting for things to calm down, and then it's about getting together. Someone wants to do something, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone reaching out, or just, it could be even someone giving advice. Just wait for things to calm down and then get together. There's going to be a gathering. Now, it has to do with someone maybe hosting something. This is often the hostess with the mostess. So there's somebody here, plans, preparations are underway here. Yeah, interesting. Tell me more about this King of Cups. The person's emotions. Yeah, they're seeing truth. See, they're going, aha. They're being enlightened. They're learning something, and they feel like there's a victory. So this is the victory. This person needs to take the lead. So I feel waiting for things to calm down. Someone's just waiting, time in between, waiting for things to calm down. I see two people who are quite busy, probably work a lot. We know emperors often do, but it's all about doing things right, being fair and harmony. It's the balance between two people. But it's an energy of someone coming in right. See, someone probably didn't come in right or go about something the right way. So it's all about this time in between and things calming down, moving into calmer waters. Yeah, because the Empress, open to receive. This is someone who showered abundance, maybe giving gifts, spreading all that goodwill. But now the Empress is open to receive. This is somebody who's not moving. They're keeping their feelings to themselves. Yes, they want love. This is someone who wants love, but they want to spend time. This is someone who likes to be often friends first to see if you get along. So it's about maybe traveling together, doing something together, getting to know each other, forming a bond to see if you're compatible. I actually feel like you would be very compatible. Because you're both with that King and Queen of Wands energy, creative, hardworking. You both know exactly what you want, but it's about giving and receiving. The Empress is open to receive. And I feel like maybe you gave someone a gift. You've been very, someone here can be quite generous, the Queen of Pentacles. But it's an energy of someone who reached out, now waiting for someone to respond or reply. Now we have the King of Swords. So it has to do with truth. This is someone finding out truth, learning something. And I feel they could be learning it about someone else. But this is, again, still the energy of two people. It has to do with someone who feels like they need to hurry up. Someone needs to kind of hurry up. But this is someone who's doing a lot of thinking, seeing truth. They do speak truth. So this is someone wise. They're also trusting their inner knowing. See, both people you already know. You both want this. But like I say, I feel there's travel, movement. I feel it's a busy time. I see busy, busy. So this is someone here learning something. And it could be, like I say, from someone else. There could be a friend here. Yeah, but this is someone sharing here. Giving, kind, compassionate, longing for love. And I mean, it could be just a crush, but until someone knows how they spend time with someone. And now we have this person. There they are, taking a pause. So there's been some time in between, and I feel this is someone taking a pause, looking at things different, seeing things from the other person's perspective. But this is someone who's just kind of checking things out. I got to check this out, right? But that's the aha moment where they realize. So this has to do with someone who didn't make a decision, but I also feel they weren't seeing. They weren't seeing something. They're now seeing it because someone I feel is enlightening them. They're being enlightened. They're learning it. Yeah, and I do feel this is someone who's feeling a little... This is a person who's often bold, now suddenly feeling shy. You see, now it could be a little bit of an apology, but it has to do with truth. Someone seeing the truth. Look at that, seeing the truth about this person. Someone stable. But it's also, like I say, this person felt confused. This is someone who's stable, something they didn't see, they now see. Now, it could be an apology, because I do feel there was some sort of judgment or someone felt judged. So, but the Queen of Pentacles is gracious. This is someone who often kind of looks into the future if they see themselves with someone, if they see a future with them. But this is someone who I feel isn't making a decision until they spend time with someone. Yeah. The couple that work together, play together, stay together, they do things together. So interesting energy there. That's what the Queen of Pentacles wants. So I do feel there could be an apology, but it could be someone here who, it could be this person looking at this from a different perspective. Maybe this person's just shy, and it could be the Queen of Pentacles being kind of shy. But I also feel with this masculine energy, someone who's generally very bold and they go after what they want. They're generally someone, win or lose, they take the lead. But this is someone I feel who put on the brakes here. maybe a little overwhelmed. It's too good to be true kind of energy. But yeah, I don't think this feminine's, someone's pride and ego got in the way. It also has to do with providing. It's what two people can provide, what they bring to the table. So this is someone now, this is someone who's usually, with the Emperor, is often a good provider. They don't have a problem providing. But now this is someone seeing this differently because they see what this person can also provide. Now, if there are children involved, there could be someone hesitating a little bit here. Because often this is someone who, it's about two people providing for each other, coming together, working together as a team. It's about teaming up. But if there are children involved, someone may be putting on the brakes looking at that. Because it's about having to provide. And it could have to do like, family kind of energy. But for the most part, oh yeah, I do see friends and family, some kind of, there's good news here. Like this is someone here, there's definitely good news, but someone's pride got in the way, their ego. Because this is someone who's used to providing. Now they don't have to provide. So what I feel, and I've seen this in a couple other readings, this person's kind of like, now what do I do? Because this is someone who's often used to being chased because they can provide, but they can't provide anything for this person. It's an Empress. So they kind of don't know what to do. It's like they didn't see this coming, and they're trying to kind of figure this out. And that, like I say, there's no decision being made at this point, but it's someone taking off the rose-colored glasses, which is, I feel, the feminine, before they go down this path. And the other person taking off the blindfold and seeing. But there's some really good news, some kind of get-together gathering. But I see family, visiting family, travel. So like I say, there's going to be a little time in between till things calm down. And I feel there's going to be a bit of a get-together here. Yeah, King of Pentacles, see? This is the couple that work together, play together, stay together. So interesting. But I feel, like I say, it has to do with the spark, the attraction, and all this unknown, how someone feels or what it is they want. Because I feel this is someone who's used to people chasing them, but I feel like you're not chasing. You don't need someone to provide. You see? This is someone who often, give someone a gift, show them they like them, and then wait for the person to reciprocate. So I feel that's what someone's about to do. This is about planning and preparing ahead. Someone's making plans. They're strategizing about doing something together, spending time together when things calm down. Wheel of Fortune, a whole new cycle, maybe in the new year. This is someone putting all the cards on the table, feeling happy. Someone's feeling happy. They've learned something about the feminine energy. But it's about wearing their heart on the sleeve, putting themselves out there. Yeah, but look at this. This could be a gathering, get-together, New Year. Someone's planning something or they're preparing for it. So I feel it's giving the feminine also a heads up to prepare, as well as this masculine. So there's some kind of gathering or get-together. It could be just a small circle. People, often the King and Queen of Pentacles, keep their circles small. So it could be a large gathering, like I say, New Year's, but it's about doing it together, company, companionship. So it's about good company and being companions. Go down this path and kind of see where this goes. Pretty interesting. So I'm going to pull out a couple charms, and then I'm going to wrap this up. Look, I mean, that moon energy here, for both people, confusion, illusion, things that are unknown. There's a need to know, because it's about harmony. It's whether someone's single, whether they're married. Often the Queen of Pentacles, even the King of Pentacles, can come across that they're already connected to someone, because they often act a little aloof, like they're not interested. Now, and it could be shyness. Sometimes it is being a little shy or a little apprehensive. But often it's just the way two people are. But I'm going to tell you, there's some common energy here. And someone didn't see it. Now they see it. This is someone who has feelings. See, I feel as someone who already gives someone a little gift or something, or did something sweet, maybe flirted a little. But it's about romanticizing, too. So, I think this person, the masculine, is strategizing, and I do see truth. Two people speaking their truth. Putting all the cards on the table. Tell me about the truth with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there it is, some kind of good luck, win or lose, an omen, a good sign. Somebody's paying attention to the signs, the signals. So there's some kind of good omen. I see the letter S. It can be someone's initial. But it's also secret, some kind of truth, a secret. What's the secret? That someone has feelings and they've kept it to themselves. And there we have movement, someone making a move. It's a horse. There we have clarity. There's some clarity with that sword. Someone's being enlightened. They're now seeing things clear. And we have the letter L, which could stand for love, could be initials. Tell me about this. See, it has to do with asking someone out on a date. And it's like this person put on the brakes. For some reason, they put on the brakes. But it has to do with them needing to take the lead. This feminine's not taking the lead. I wouldn't be surprised, because the Queen of Wands is here, that this is a feminine who already did. Now they're kind of like not doing this again. Because it's all about feeling safe, secure, feeling comfortable. It's about getting to know each other, getting comfortable. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. And we have a Q, an H, there's a butterfly. So there's transformation. See, someone here, and look at, there's a heart. And where's the key? The key is communication, speaking truth. So this is someone who has the key to someone's heart here. Oh my gosh. But this is somebody kind of coming out of that shell with the butterfly. Now let's have a look at this Six of Cups. Yeah, so there is some sort of, see, there was a judgment, a decision. This is the horn, the judgment and decision. See, this is someone making a decision, or someone felt judged in some way, maybe unfairly, because someone wasn't seeing, or they weren't spending time with someone. How can you know if you're compatible or you get along with someone if you don't do anything together? I mean, this comes up in readings all the time. There we have the frog. So it's like a leap forward. Someone's taking a leap of faith. So it's about moving forward. Yeah, it's the things speeding up, leaps and bounds here. Somebody in the frog is like a leap of faith, but it's also someone who took a risk. Someone already took a risk, and then they got judged for it unfairly because they offered a gift or said something sweet to someone. Because something was said here too. The other person, I feel, put on the brakes. They got overwhelmed. Like, it's too good to be true, you know? Yeah. This person actually has feelings. They actually like me. Let's have a look at the King of Cups. Oh, actually, not the King of Cups. Let's have a look at the King of Wands. Tell me about this King of Wands. What are they feeling here at this point? Yeah, so I do see a cat. Feeling like a cat that caught the... What is it with the cat? There's a saying about the cat. Independent. Somebody, yeah, seeing someone who's very independent. Cats are independent. So this is someone who's very independent. This person also is. But there's the letter V. Ooh, 2 V's for victory. And then we have, then we have the deer. So someone's suddenly who's bold is suddenly feeling shy. This is a little deer. You see? And we know deer are quite shy, a little elusive. But you see someone here is very independent. Now someone's feeling shy. I think we have a person here who's been humbled. Because their pride got in the way. Maybe a little bit of an ego. And now they're being humbled. And that's exactly what's going on here. Because they're finding out something about this feminine. So now they're feeling a little bit shy here. There we have messages, communication. So, oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, you won't even believe it. So this is someone releasing something. This is the leaf. So there is a bit of a relief, it's telling me, but this is someone letting go of something that no longer serves. See, it didn't serve. So this is someone releasing something here. And you can see communication. But it's something, it's an energy of feeling light, lightening the load, a bit of a relief. And now we have, you're not even going to believe it. They love me not. I forget me not. So this is someone who hasn't forgotten something here. So I do feel this is something that's been going on for a while. But do they love me, do they not? It has to do with communication, but it's also a forget me not. Someone hasn't forgotten. Interesting. We have a person who is letting go. This is someone releasing their ego and their pride. This is someone being humbled. See, there it is, the humble energy, putting all their cards on the table. But this is someone feeling happy because there's this good news. Now we have the letter C. There we have 2 hearts. See, 2 people who already know the answers they're seeking. There's love, there's happiness, happy home, happy life. Look at that, 2 hearts coming together. And there we have the letter M. Now let's have a look at this last energy and we'll wrap this up. Tell me about this 3 of Pentacles, the compatibility, the things you have in common, what you both bring to the table. See, this is someone who's used to providing, but now they're kind of like confused. What can I provide? They're not, because they're the one who now has to do the chasing. But it's about what can they provide for someone who has everything. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone strategizing, thinking about giving a gift. But like I say, waiting for things to calm down. Taking lessons learned. This is 2 people learning about each other. There we have the key. Look at, there's the key to someone's heart. And there's the W. And there we have, there, look at that. Someone's pride and ego, the hot air balloon. Someone was a little full of themselves. See, they felt, this is someone who kind of felt they had it in the bag. You know, this person would chase them because they could provide. Because they're used to providing. It's not like they have a problem providing, but now what can I provide? See, their ego has taken a little bit of a hit here, but they have to let it go. This is the key to someone's heart, and the key is communication. So it's about 2 people needing to communicate. But I feel after things calm down, yeah, I love the way these are coming out. And there we have, yeah, see, slow and steady wins the race. So someone here kind of taking things slow, they're assessing. But turtles are also, again, good luck. It's about abundance. So this is someone kind of going slow. I feel they've been humbled. Now they're feeling a little shy, not sure what to say. So they're kind of thinking about what they need to say. There's the letter P. But see, the pride's kind of getting in the way, and they need to let it go. But they are full of, someone here was a little full of themselves here, thinking that they had this already. But there's going to be a communication. This is the key to someone's heart, too. Look at that. You're holding the key to someone's heart. There's that horse. See, this is someone who knows they need to hurry up. So they've been moving kind of slow, assessing the situation. Now we have the letter E. Let's do it's just repeating itself. Let's have a look at the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, so the letter F, and now we have the horse. So this is somebody feeling confident. This is the unicorn. It's about taking the opportunity that's presented. This is like, it's kind of like that the Lion's Gate energy, where this opportunity is open to take. But this is somebody who is feeling confident, and they have to take a leap of faith. It's about going for it. So this is very powerful energy, the unicorn. But it's somebody here who is used to kind of being in control. Okay. And now we have a feminine energy where they're kind of looking at this. This is someone very independent. Someone who, you know, makes up their own mind, makes their own choices. Someone very smart, intelligent. Yeah. But there's things being learned, and I'm loving this. I'm going to have a couple more on the 3 of Pentacles. So we have the letter K, the letter F, and now we have a happy face. Someone's feeling happy. Look at the fairy. So we have the fairy here. So this is an energy of somebody's wishes, good luck, good fortune. Yeah, beautiful energy. So this is someone fantasizing, a little bit of a fairy tale. It feels too good to be true. But I love this. I mean, this is the happy face is someone smiling, feeling happy. So someone was a little full of themselves, but I feel like regardless, they're still feeling really positive because they're learning something. That someone actually wants to do things with them and spend time. So this is someone who needs to, I feel, maybe take a break, take some time out to spend time with someone here. But I do feel this busy time. There's this energy of waiting for things to calm down. Things kind of slowing down a bit. Yeah, but this person will make the move. They're going to take the lead. They know what they need to do. One more, yeah. See, they know what they need to do. They need to be the one to break the ice, to communicate with the bird. Yeah, so I do see smiles here. A lot of happy face, a lot of happiness. This is someone finding something out. They feel happy. But like I say, at that time, they were a little full of themselves. All that hot air. So they've been a little deflated here. Because this is someone who's not going to chase. The Empress isn't chasing. They have what they need. They don't need this person for money. They want love. They want company, companionship. They want someone to do things with. So this is where I feel this person's now looking at it. Look, there's love. I feel there's love here, or it's going to be a growing love. But it's about two people learning about each other, growing closer, forming a bond. See, it's about forming that beautiful bond. Two people who build each other up and work together as a team. So this is someone feeling very confident with that unicorn. So take care, everyone. I wish you the best. I feel this is something that'll probably happen in the new year. You may hear from this person before then, because it's somebody here who wants truth, wants to know what you're doing, maybe trip, travel, where you're going, what you're up to. Okay, but I still feel someone here has already made plans. They're busy. So this is often the Empress who's like, sorry, I'm busy. But, we'll get together maybe after the holidays or at some point here. Take care. See you soon.